Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Spirit of Justice. We have at last reached Karayan after dealing with after getting the Founder's Orb back from Politician, who was... As much as I gripe about him, he is a pretty fantastic villain to mess around with, so, I was kind of hoping he'd be a reoccurring, character bad guy for like something in the future, but honestly with how the main series is right now, we probably never see him again, which is unfortunate. So anyway, we're here back in Tubble with the Founder's Orb, and I think we were trying to deal with something with Inga. Yes, Inga. It's been a week, I'm sorry. That was a long flight. It's already 2:30 in the afternoon. Talk about cutting it close. The Kingdom of Karayan. This is no time to reminiscence, but I gotta say, this place sure brings back memories.
Hurry up, Apollo.
Right behind you!
Amara's tomb is located in the courtyard of Garan Palace. We should have just enough time to get there.
Then let's sprint there! Think you can keep up, Apollo? Sure. No sweat. Lots of sweating.
I'll contact the royal family and the local police and inform them of our arrival.
Thanks, Edgeworth.
I know you probably want to reminisce and all, but there's no time for that right now. You're right. We've got to get to Amara's tomb where Miss Faye is being held captive. Actually, I don't... You know, if we're in a hurry, we might not be able to examine anything. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can't examine anything, so let's move to the royal residence. Oh. I wasn't made for all that running and climbing and near drowning I've done this week.
It's 2:45. Only 15 minutes left.
See that cylindrical building rising in the distance? That's Amara's tomb.
Amara. Wasn't that the previous queen? The one who was assassinated?
Yes, and I'm the one they pinned it on.
It will take a few minutes to get to the tomb from here. So, you have returned, Barb Head. Hello, Rafa. I've seen her before on the news. If I remember correctly, this is the Crown Princess Rafa Padma Karayan. What are you people doing here? This is the royal residence. Commoners are not allowed entry without permission.
A prosecutor from the States. Should have already called and requested permission for us to enter. As to why we're here, Your Benevolence, have you seen Minister Inga?
If you seek my father, I just saw him heading towards Amara's tomb.
Was he with anyone? You know, like some shady-looking underlings or something?
Shady-looking underling? No, he was alone. Why do you ask? Looks like she has no idea about Miss Faye's abduction. You hear that? I think we have company. Bow down before her glory! Her Eminence, Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Karayan, approaches! Huh? Garan? Oh, she's here. Ah! It's...
Queen Garan!
Guards. Surround Amara's tomb at once.
Yes, Your Eminence! What's she doing? Is she gonna help us?
Excuse me, Your Eminence.
So, our barbed-head lawyer returns. May we presume you are here for Maya Fey, the spirit medium who has been abducted?
Yes. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Woo! I thought that was...
Yes, you may.
Duck me.
Allow us to apologize for the criminal actions of our husband.
Oh, no need to apologize for him.
Honestly, Inga, abducting a guest in our country? How could you?
Father, abducted someone?
Your Eminence, what about those soldiers over there?
They are the Garan Royal Guard, soldiers who serve the crown and no other.
Royal Guard?
They are an elite force selected from only the most loyal and outstanding of our subjects.
And why have you ordered them to surround the tomb?
The police will not come if it is my husband who is committing the crime. We shall have to storm the tomb and take Minister Inga into custody ourselves.
What? You mean...
Garan, no! His hostage is in there!
Dirk! How dare you set foot in the palace? Have you come to turn yourself in?
Listen, we need to call a truce for now!
Garan Royal Guard, seize this traitor of the crown.
As you wish, Your Eminence. Resist and you die. Well, he's gonna die anyway. Wait a second.
Hold it! Slow down there, Garan. I'm here to conduct a hostage exchange. But if you take me in now, Maya Fey is as good as dead.
A hostage exchange? And why would he choose to do such a thing with you?
We can talk about that later. Right now, I need to get in there before it's too late. If I can't resolve this in 20 minutes, you can storm the palace. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Dirk, wait! Guards, allow the insurgent Dirk Sunmadi to pass.
Barbhead, you have some explaining to do.
Right. Well, while we're waiting here... Apollo, why don't you explain the situation?
Wow, thanks. What? Me? Leave nothing out, Hornhead, or I'll dehorn you where you stand. Hornhead? He doesn't waste any time coming up with nicknames. What's with that attitude? Her father's the one who abducted Miss Fey. So seriously, let's present my badge first. Hornhead, stop wasting time and explain what's going on now. And make it quick, or I'll yank those horns right off your head. How about we keep our hands to ourselves and I'll explain everything? Guess I better start talking. Hostage taken? Oh, Jesus. I'm doing that thing where I'm reading the dialogue and, like, the text when you don't... I've been... So in the midst of doing... At the time when I did this, I was also doing DGS2. I was streaming it. You know, trying to review the script. So now I'm just, like, kind of all over the place. My bad. Do my ears deceive me, or did I hear talk of my father abducting someone? Oh, you heard right. He abducted Maya Fey and... Insolent fool! Pardon my rudeness. A gentle soul such as my father could not possibly have committed such a crime. Gentle soul, my... Yeah, sure.
Gentle? You think he's gentle?
I'm afraid it's true, your benevolence. He's holed up in that tomb as we speak. Really? I find this difficult to believe. Why would he do such a thing? Your benevolence? You saw your father heading toward the tomb, right? I did. I was over on that veranda deep in thought. When I saw him hurrying toward the tomb, I'd say it was about 10 minutes ago. Why was he rushing? Maybe he was worried he'd be late? Did you see anyone else heading for the tomb? I saw no one else after he entered. So Minister Inga and Miss Faye are the only ones in there besides Dirk?
Who knows? But I wouldn't be surprised if he had a minion or two with him.
Dirk. I sure hope he's alright. It's only been 5 minutes. Ugh, feels like an eternity.
Patience, Apollo. Patience.
It's been almost 20 minutes. What's taking Dirk so long?
The appointed time has come. Our royal guard shall now storm in.
Can't you wait just a little longer?
No, we cannot. Every second we wait puts the hostage's life in even more danger. Therefore, we see no alternative but to order our guards to storm in.
But that'll put Miss Faye's life in danger too!
Guards, storm the tomb and seize Minister Inga, along with the insurgent Dirk Sanmari.
Yes, Your Eminence! What? Dirk's under arrest too? Well, yeah.
Naturally. That traitorous snake assassinated my predecessor, Queen Amara. Now go. Seize them both.
Brah! We're going in! Follow me, men! These royal guards. For Her Eminence, Utihara Guard! They are so into this. I hope no one gets hurt. Your Eminence! What the? Why are they running back out?
What is the meaning of this?
Something terrible has happened! Dirk! The minister! He's dead!
What's this?
What?
Apollo, quick!
I'm right behind you! Oh no!
No one enters without our... Come, let us see what has transpired.
Oh no! Yes, Your Eminence! Oh no! No! No, we're not having this! What? What even? Where's Dirk?
Apollo, over there.
Oh! Dirk? Dirk! What have you done?
Apollo?
Look!
So it is Minister Inga who has fallen? Guards! Seize this murderous man at once!
Yes, Your Eminence! Surrender now or perish, rebel scum!
No, wait! Ah!
Nice sound effects. Dirk! They're taking him away. Ow! Dirk just threw something at me. Wait, this is the... That's a heavy... He just chucked that at a pole! He could have passed out from that or worse die! That thing is not light! Is he telling me to keep it safe?
Nick? Is that you?
Maya! Are you alright?
Dirk. He saved me. I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open.
Uh-oh.
Maya!
Oh. Dirk totally did not do it, even if it is a frickin' locker room. There's no way he did that. Minister Inga, the man behind Miss Faye's abduction, had been killed. And Dirk was arrested for his murder. So it was that the abduction of Maya Faye came to a sudden and unexpected resolution. With this, the curtain fell on the minister. But things were far from over. No? Why? I mean, probably should have seen this coming. I mean, we would probably have to defend Dirk, but no, not like this. Not like this. Apollo, what happened? Death. I can't say for sure, but from what I can tell, it seems Dirk has killed Minister Inga. What? You think he did it to save Miss Faye? Most likely, but who knows? I'm really confused right now. Me too. My father, this cannot be. I must see for myself. Your benevolence, we cannot allow you to pass. Fools, stand aside. Forgive us, but we have direct orders from Her Eminence, Queen Garen. Ugh, Father. Oh, Father. Dirk, you will pay for this.
Apollo, let's go regroup somewhere.
Yeah. Dirk, wasn't really you that did it, right? Are you okay, Apollo? Yeah.
Edgeworth's speaking with the local police. So let's sit tight until he returns.
Okay.
I know you must be in a state of shock right now, but I need you to stay with us, Apollo.
He's right. I can't go to pieces now. Thanks, Mr. Wright. I'll be fine. I like how we don't have a timer anymore.
Right, Mr. Justice? I'm afraid I have some bad news. It looks like things will only get more complicated from here.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, what's happening with Dirk?
As I understand it, he's been officially charged with the murder of Minister Inga.
He has?
However, I did manage to get his permission to investigate the crime scene. And I expect we'll be allowed to visit Mr. Sudmardi shortly.
Thank you. I'm sure glad Prosecutor Edgeworth is here with us.
Also, it just so happens that Detective Skye is here
Just
in
so
Tehran,
happens, huh?
and so I have asked her to assist us with our investigation.
What? What's she doing here?
It seems Prosecutor Sudmardi has grown quite fond of her. He's been ferrying her around all over the place. A few days here, a few days there. They've almost become a team of sorts.
Despite what Nayuta says, it seems he thinks highly of Emma's skills. Aww. So what now, Apollo? I think I'll go pay Dirk a visit at the detention center.
I want to go check in on Maya at the hospital. What about you, Athena?
Well, if there's footwork to be done, I better stick with Apollo and give him a hand.
Very well, then I will accompany you right.
Okay, we'll go our separate ways for now.
Alright. If anything comes up, you have my cell number.
You know your way around here, Apollo? It's been over 10 years since I left, but I'll try not to get us hopelessly lost. Queen Garen sure has a lot of personal attendants. Yeah, the Garan Royal Guard. They're like her own private army. More like an elite fan club made up of carefully selected soldiers who adore her. That's how I see it anyway. That's a pretty blunt way of putting it. I mean, is she wrong? Dirk Samadi, the charismatic leader of the Defiant Dragons, arrested. This is gonna deal a major blow to the rebels. Yeah, I can already see Dats having a heart attack when he finds out. Speaking of Dats, he was on the phone with us, but I haven't seen him since we landed. Dirk said he wanted Dats to go home before he caused any more trouble. Yeah, he strikes me as a troublemaker. I just hope he doesn't do anything crazy, like trying to break Dirk out of jail. Yeah, that would probably make things worse. Did I already present my badge to Athena? I don't even know. Let's do it anyway. I thought that attorney's badges were the same around the world. But I just realized that this type is only used back home. You had your badge for a while now, and you're just noticing that? Hey, I'm still getting used to things after all the time I spent in Europe. But as they say, when in Rome. Wait, what are we even talking about anymore? I think we can examine a couple things. This is said to be a sacred spring and a pathway for souls to follow. The people of Karayan believe the spring draws souls to the temple. And by the truth gained in the Hall of Justice Beyond, they are memorialized. It seems that legal trials and funeral rites are inseparable in this country. History with Apollo Justice. Great times. There sure are a lot of temples around here. In fact, it looks like most of the buildings around here are related to Karayanism. Mr. Wright stayed there the entire time he was here, apparently. Why would he stay at a temple instead of a hotel? He says it helped to cut costs. Long stays at a hotel really adds up, you know? But he had to sleep on the floor with a load of strangers. There weren't any showers either. Wow, that's worse than staying at a youth hostel for backpackers. No showers? Oh boy. Okay. Where are we going now? We are heading to the detention center first, so let's go. Dirk. Please. Dirk, please. Why?
Apollo, here to see your old man, are you?
Dirk, are they done interrogating you?
Nope, the fun hasn't even started. I imagine they'll really rake me over the coals, though.
I don't even want to think about how harsh their interrogation method will be. Yeah, that's nothing compared to what they'll do if they find him guilty.
They've branded me a terrorist who killed the previous queen and now the justice minister. If found guilty of these crimes, I'll be facing a very public execution.
Public execution? This is worse than I thought.
Come on, son. Turn that frown upside down. You'll jinx us. As soon as I get out of here, I'll take you to this tasty hash house I know.
I'd like that. I really need to focus on what happened. Time to switch to work mode. Dirk, can you tell me what happened? Oh, and there's also something I want you to take a look at. Dirk, what happened in there? You didn't really kill Minister Inga, did you?
Well, the thing is, I really don't know.
Huh?
I remember seeing the mural of the founder right as I entered the tomb. But I got all dizzy immediately after that. The next thing I knew, I was standing there with a bloody knife in my hand. And covered in Inga's blood.
So you don't remember meeting with him? Sounds like he got knocked out.
No, the last thing I remember after entering the tomb is feeling really dizzy.
There's no way he can explain what happened if he can't remember anything. Yeah.
I suppose there's no getting out of this one.
But we can't give up yet.
I was just messing with you, son.
That's not something you want to mess around with. Well, stop. It's not funny.
Sorry.
Sheesh, nothing seems to faze him. Not even being arrested for murder.
This is going to be one tough case, Apollo. Not only have I been charged with Inga's murder, but I've also been charged with Amara's assassination from 23 years ago.
You're on trial for 2 charges?
Garan is practically licking her chops just thinking about my public execution. Guess it means we can't afford to lose our heads, huh?
I don't know how you can laugh at a time like this.
So, son, I take it you'll be defending me at my trial?
Of course. You can count on me.
That's my boy. Looks like your nerves are as steely as those vocal cords of yours. After all, you've got the Defense Culpability Act to contend with, too.
Oh, right. So if you're found guilty, then I'll be charged with the same double homicide, huh?
Don't tell me you forgot about that!
I'll be fine. I just have to make sure we win this one.
You sure? Because you don't sound very fine.
Apollo? What was that about an assassination 23 years ago? Yeah, about that. What is the time here? Okay, I think we are 30 minutes in now. So we'll continue talking to Dirk in the next video. Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. Ugh.